So you had Pilar Alessandra from On the Page critique your script for, was it Lapse 2?
Yeah.
Season 2? Okay.
But she did as well with season 1.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I know you really liked the notes that she gave you.
Yeah.
What was it about the notes that were so helpful?
She, her notes are really, I've been using her as a script consultant since 2009 or something like that. And she gets it. Because she knew what I was doing with Lab Season 1, that she knew the kind of marketing that I was trying to go for. She really picked it apart. Some of the chances that I took in the writing is, she called them out as like, you should really reconsider this. For the most part, I wish I should show you the notes, but it's not like there was a whole lot of picking apart. She loved the season overall. And if she loves it, I know that she's not BSing me. So these little small things that she was picking out, I feel like they're true and honest, and it's something I really need to change. The big thing was the ending. She didn't like the ending.
What
because
was it about?
It's too,
it's not Hollywood enough.
It's not Hollywood enough.
I like it personally on a creative standpoint because it made me feel something. Like I told Chad, we were having a teleconference or something on like Skype or something, all three of us, and I was reading the final pages while we're all together, and I let out an audible sound because of how it hit me. I was like, oh wow, I was just like, it made me feel something, and I like that. I like that better than let's just tie it up in a pretty bow. So, because it felt real is really what it comes down to for me. His ending felt real. And it also, opens up for season 3. But I mean, that works too, but really the big thing is that it left me feeling something. And, you can leave feeling warm and fuzzy, but you're not going to remember warm and fuzzy. You're going to remember something that's a little bit more visceral. That's what it is.
The ending for season 2 is taking a chance.
Yeah.
And I knew that writing it. And she looked at that and was like, she would rather me play it safe so that I can possibly get work out of it, kind of thing. Where I could be hired on a show to write for, ABC or NBC or whatever, Like she thinks of it in that way, and I love that. But it's also like an artistic license of, do I do that? Or do I just take this chance with this ending? Because it's very raw, I feel. Like, the ending is very different.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't amputate his own arm. It's nothing crazy like that.
Yeah, it's real. That's what it is. It's sort of like, you see the course of action throughout the entire term of the story. That is the only ending that makes sense. That's it. Like, unless you're going to do a Deus Ex Machina and then suddenly make a huge internal shift, it doesn't make sense. Like, this ending makes sense to me. No offense to anybody contrary, but that's how I feel. I like the ending. So.
But my history with Pilar is that my first spec feature script she read back in 2009, and she was like, she gave me notes on it. She told me that you need to send this into the Nickel Fellowship, and I was like, it's an action film. I didn't think that the Nickel Fellowship would, but she's like, no, you gotta submit, it's that good. And I'm like, all right, like I can write something, but I'm not gonna be cocky enough to be like, hey, this is the and so I took her advice, I did the notes, and I sent it to the Nickel Fellowship, and I made the quarterfinals. Like, that was, I know that her advice there's something to it.
I would say shoot 2 endings.
What's that?
Shoot 2 endings.
I know.
Have a backup ending, I guess. Do testing, audience testing. There you go. See?
There you go. Yeah. Research group.
I'm gonna do the amputated arm.
You're just gonna do the 127 hours later thing.